Good morning, students. How are you all? Let's start our first lesson revision, our national fruit mango. I am your teacher Nirali ma'am, and already we have learned that how to write in figures, words. Write the following numbers in figures. See, 7 lakh and 50. First of all, we have to write all the places like ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000 and lakh. Then how to place it? On lakh we will write 7. Then there is no 10,000 number, no 1000, no 100. So everywhere we will put 0, 0, 0, and last it is given 50. So we will write 5 tens and 0 ones. So the answer will be 700050. Same way 5 lakh, 5000 and 5 is given, second number. So first of all you write down all the places like ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000 and lakh, and then place the digits accordingly. 505005 is the answer. 8,54,000 is given. So on lakh place you write down 8. On 1000 you write down 54, and 100 tens and ones you will write 0, 0, 0. Because there is no tens, no hundreds, no ones, so we will put zeros. Same way, see, you can see sixth number 25 lakh and 6. So you have to write till 10 lakh. Ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh. Now you place the digits 25. So on 10 lakh you will write 2. On lakh you will write 5. And then directly on ones you will write 0, and rest in the middle you will write all zeros. On the ones you will place 6. See, I am repeating once again, 25 lakh and 6. So on 10 lakh you will write 2. On lakh you will write 5. And then 10,000, 1,000, 100 and tens you will place zeros. And on ones you will place 6. So the number will be 25 lakh 6. Same way, see, 8th number 60 lakh 400. So till 10 lakh you will write all the digits, all the numbers, ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh. Now 60 lakh is given. So on 10 lakh you will place 6. You will write 6. On lakh you will write 0. On 10,000 and 1000 also you will write 0, 0. And on hundreds you will write 4, and then tens and ones again 0, because it is given 60 lakh 400. Alright students, now same way you have to write down the numbers in words. So for that again you have to write down ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000 and lakh. Till lakh it is given, then you write down till lakh. It is given 10 lakh, then you write down till 10 lakh. See the first one, I have written all the places ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000 and lakh. You can see clearly, right? Alright, now see what is at lakh 4. So you will write 4 lakh. Then thousands and 10,000s will write together. So it is 40,000. And 100 is 5. So 500 and 7. Because tens is not given. So how you will write in words? 4 lakh 40,507. Second number 6 lakh 9,870. 8 lakh 16,479. And see the fourth number, it is given till 10 lakh. So you write down all the places ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, and then you write down in words, so it will be easy for you. Okay beta? See, it is given 35 lakh. Then on 1000 is written 5. So 5,686. Then 67 lakh 22,000 and then 22. Now you write down all the places. You all know how to write down the place values of the underlined digits. So for that also you write down ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000 and lakh. So what underlined digit is at 9, and what is it place? 10,000. So what is the answer? 90,000. Alright. Same way for 5, it is on thousands. So the answer is 5,000. And so on. If it is on lakh, then it will be 9 lakh. If it is on 100, then if the number is 1 and at 100 place, so it will be 100. And if it is 0, anywhere if it is 0, then it will be 0 only. See the 8th number, the underlined digit is at once. So answer will be 6 only. Now if the weight of one mango in the basket is 150 gram, then fill in the blanks on its basis. How many mangoes are there in the basket? Now you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mangoes are there in a basket. And each mango is 150 gram. So what will be the total weight of all the mangoes? You have to multiply 150 gram into 8. So it is 1200 gram. And now we all know that 1 kg is 1000 gram. So it will be 1 kg 200 gram. Or you can write down 1.200 kg. Same way, see what is the total weight of mangoes in the 3 baskets. If in one basket it is 1200 gram. So in 3 baskets it is 1200 gram into 3. So it is 3600. So either you speak 3600 gram or you can speak 3600 gram or 3 kg 600 gram. Or you can, if you want to write in decimal, then it is 3.6 kg. Alright students? Because 1 kg is 1000. So if you divide, you can do divide also. 3600 divided by 1000. So it is 3 kg and 600 gram. Now see another problem. Some 3 kg mangoes are consumed at Dinker's by home daily in summer. If the cost of 1 kg is rupees 80, then how much money does he spend daily for mangoes? See question A. How much money does he spend in 1 week? Now we already know that 1 week is equal to 7 days. So first of all you write down one statement. He spent daily 1 kg mangoes rupees 80. So 3 into 80 you will multiply. Then the answer is 240 rupees. So daily he is spending 240 rupees for 3 kg mangoes. Now if you want to buy for 1 week, then 1 week is equal to 7 days. So you write down days and rupees. So 1 day, if it is spending 240, then for 7 days he will spend rupees 1680. And same way for 1 month we have to consider 30 days. So 1 day is equal to 240 rupees. Then 30 days is equal to 30 into 240. So it is 7200 rupees. So he will spend rupees 7200 for a month. If the weight of a box of mangoes is 12 kg, then what is the weight of 20 such boxes? If one mango weighs 200 gram, then how many mangoes are there in one box? Now you write down box, and this side you will write down kg. Now one box is equal to 12 kg. So 20 boxes is equal to how much kg? So 20 into 12 you will multiply, and the answer is 240 kg. So first you have to find out for 20 boxes. Now in question A, if it is given, if one mango weighs 200 gram, then how many mangoes are there in one box? So you write down mango and gram. So one mango is equal to 200 gram. So 12,000 gram is equal to how many mangoes? So you will directly divide with 200. 12,000 you will divide with 200. So 60 mangoes are there in a box. Because everyone knows that 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. So 12 kg is equal to 12,000 gram. And that you will divide with 200. There are 42 students in a classroom and we distribute 3 mangoes to each student. If there are 18 mangoes in one basket, then how many baskets will he needed? Now students and mangoes, you will write one student, you are distributing 3 mangoes. So how many students are there total? 42. So you write down 42 and question mark this side. So 42 into 3 is equal to 126 mangoes you need to distribute in between 42 students, and each getting 3 mangoes. Now if there are 18 mangoes in one basket, then how many baskets will be needed? Now for that you write down basket one side and mangoes on the another side. So one basket is equal to 18 mangoes. So you need 126 mangoes. So how many baskets you have to purchase? So 126 and question mark. So 126 you will divide with 18. So 7 baskets are needed. Alright students. Now see, you can see one box. On the basis of that, the table is given. On the basis of that table, you have to solve this all questions. What is given? Types of vehicle: bullock cart, tempo, rickshaw, tractor and truck. And capacity to carry mangoes in one trip. And speed of the vehicle per hour is given. So this is the table, and on this basis of this table, we have to answer the questions. How much mangoes will a bullock cart carry in 3 trips? Now here you write down trips, and next you write down mangoes. So 1 trip is equal to 200 kg. So 3 trips is equal to how many mangoes? How much mangoes? So 3 into 200 kg. So 600 kg mangoes you can carry in 3 trips. Same way, how much mangoes will a tractor carry in 5 trips? So again, trips and mangoes. So 1 trip is equal to 1000 kg. So 5 is equal to how much? So 5 into 1000. So 5000 kg mangoes tractor can carry in 5 trips. What distance will a tempo rickshaw travel in 4 hours? Now hours and distance. 1 hour is equal to 15 kilometer. Then 4 hours is equal to how many? How much distance will a tempo rickshaw travels in 4 hours? So 15 into 4 is 60 kilometers. What distance will a truck travel in 2 hours? Same way, hours and distance you will write down. In hours you write down 1 and distance you write down 45. So for 2 hours it is 45 into 2. So 90 kilometer. How much time will a bullock cart take to travel the distance of 70 kilometers? Now here hours and distance you write down. In 1 hour you have to find out the hours. So in 1 hour it is traveling 5 kilometers. So 70 kilometers will take how much time? So you will divide 70 by 5. So 14 hours it will take. How much time will a tractor take to travel the distance of 100 kilometers? Here also same way you will do it. Hours and distance. In 1 hour it is traveling 25 kilometers. So for 100 kilometer it need how much time? So 100 you will divide with 25. So it will take 4 hours. Now see next question. Sneha counted the number of vehicles passing by a road. 2000 vehicles passed by in 2 hours. 1/2 of the vehicles were cars, 1/4 of them were auto rickshaws, and the remaining were trucks. Find the number of vehicles of each type. Now first of all you have to write down what is given. So total vehicles is equal to 2000. Hours is equal to 2. This is already given, and I have drawn a circle and I made 4 parts, equal 4 parts, and one part, each part is 1/4. So cars are how much? How many cars? Sorry, half. So what is half of 2000? Is 1000 cars are there. Then auto rickshaw 1/4. So again 2000 is total amount, total vehicles, and of 2000 you want 1/4. So you will divide 2000 with 4. So 500 auto rickshaws. Now everyone knows that half plus 1/4 is equal to 3/4. So 1/4 will be the trucks. So already 1000 and 1000 cars and 500 auto rickshaws are there. So 1000 plus 500 is 1500. So both when you plus it will be 1500. And now total vehicles Sneha counted was 2000. So 2000 minus 1500 is equal to 500 is remaining. So 500 will be the trucks. Alright students, you can see I have made a circle and I have divided that circle into 4 parts, and each part is 1/4. So that circle means 2000 vehicles. 150 vehicles passed by a village road in 2 hours. Out of this, 1/3 of the vehicles were scooters, 1/5 of them were bullock carts, and the remaining were tractors. Then find the number of vehicle of each type. Here also you have to do same way. First of all, what is given? Total vehicles 150, hours is equal to 2. Now 1/3 scooters means what is 150 of 1/3? So 1/3 of 150 is equal to 50 scooters. 3 and 150 you divide. So 50 scooters. Same way 1/5 bullock cart. So 1/5 of 150 is 30 bullock carts. Now already 50 scooters and 30 bullock carts are there. So 50 plus 30 is equal to 80. And what are the total vehicles? 150. So now you subtract 150 minus 80. So 70 will be the tractors. Remaining will be 70 and that all will be the tractors. And again I have shown you how to do in another way. 1/3 plus 1/5 is equal to 8/15. Alright. Here I have taken the LCM. Now 15 upon 15 is the whole. And you minus 8 by 15. So 7 by 15 are the tractors. This is a long method. So it will be easy that you find out first 1/3 and then 1/5 and then you plus it and then you minus 150 80 from 150. So 150 minus 80. This is also okay, that 7 upon 15 into 150. So 15 tens are 150. So 10 sevens are 70. 70 tractors. This method also you can do it. But I think this is little bit harder for you. But you can try it. Now see, another table is given and on that basis we have to answer some following questions. Type of mango is given: Badam, Totapuri, Hafuz, Langdo and Kesar. And rate is given per kg. Badam 60 kg, Badam 60 rupees, Totapuri 40 rupees, Hafuz rupees 50, Langdo 70 rupees and Kesar 150 rupees. Now Sudhaben buys 3 kg Badam mango. How much amount does she pay? So Badam and cost you write down side by side, and 1 kg is 60 rupees. So 3 kg is 3 into 60. It is very simple. So 180 rupees she has to pay. Now Mayaben buys 5 kg Totapuri mango and Jayaben buys 4 kg Hafuz mango. How much amount do they pay individually to the shopkeeper? Now here I have shown you about Mayaben and here Jayaben. Now Mayaben, under Mayaben you write down Totapuri because she buy Totapuri, and here you write down cost side by side. So 1 kg is equal to 40 rupees. So 5 kg in 5 into 40. So 200 rupees. Alright. Same way Jayaben, she buys Hafuz and here you write down cost side by side. So 1 kg Hafuz is 250 rupees. Sorry, 1 kg Hafuz is 50 rupees. So 4 kg Hafuz is 4 into 50. So she also has to pay 200. They both pay rupees 200 individually to the shopkeeper. Alright students. Rajendra Bhai buys 4 kg Langdo mango and Narendra Bhai buys 2 kg Kesar mango. Who will pay more? How much? Rajendra Bhai, Narendra Bhai. Rajendra Bhai buys Langdo and here you write down cost side by side. So 1 kg is equal to 70 rupees. I am talking about Langdo, okay? And 4 kg is how much? Then 4 into 70 is 280. Narendra Bhai buys Kesar and cost is 150. So 1 kg Kesar is 150 rupees. So 2 kg is 150 into 2. So rupees 300. Now Narendra Bhai is 300. Narendra Bhai buys 2 kg Kesar. So he will give 300 rupees. And Rajendra Bhai 280. So you minus both of them and you are getting 20. Thus Narendra Bhai will pay 20 rupees more. Alright. You have to minus. Same way, see the fourth number. Sailesh Bhai buys 12 kg Kesar mango and gives a note of rupees 2000 to the shopkeeper. Then how much amount will the shopkeeper return to him? Here you write down Kesar and cost side by side. whatever is given, you write down 1 kg is rupees 150. So 12 kg is how much? So 12 into 150 is 1800 rupees. Now actual, he gave how much rupees to the shopkeeper? 2000. And what is the actual cost? 1800. So how much money he will return? Shopkeeper will return 200 rupees to Shailesh Bhai. Okay, students. Dinesh Bhai has rupees 200. He buys Afuz mango from quarter of that amount and Kesar mangoes from the remaining amount. Then how much Hafuz and Kesar does he buy? Hafuz mango 1/4 of 200, because from that 200 only he has to buy Hafuz mango also and Kesar mango also. So 1/4 of 200 is equal to rupees 50. And we all know that cost of 1 kg Hafuz mangoes is rupees 50. So Dinesh Bhai can buy only 1 kg Hafuz mango, because 150 rupees remaining. For that he has to buy 3/4 of Kesar mangoes. So 3/4 into 200 is 5 3s are 15. So cost of 1 kg Kesar mango is also 150 rupees. So Dinesh Bhai can buy only 1 kg of Kesar mangoes. Alright students. 50 rupees for Hafuz mango and 150 for Kesar mango. So that both becomes 200. Mahesh Bhai buys 3 kg Hafuz mango, half kg Kesar mango and half kg Langro mango. Then how much amount will he pay to the shopkeeper? Now whatever is given, Hafuz and cost, Kesar and cost and Langro and cost, you will write down the statement like this. Now under Hafuz you write down 1 kg and cost you write down 50. And he buys 3 kg. So 3 into 50 is 150. Kesar 1 kg is 150. So half kg is 75 rupees. Langro same way, 1 kg is 70 rupees. So half kg means 35 rupees. Now you total all this rupees 150, 75 and 35. So he will pay rupees 260 to the shopkeeper. Alright students. You can see that table also, which is already given. This table I am showing again. Hafuz, Badam, Totapuri, Hafuz, Langro and Kesar, all this rate is given. Alright students. Now this is the test. You have to test yourself. This is the assignment work. Choose the correct alternative for each questions and write correct options in the bracket. So you can do this 5 sums on your own, and I will give you the solutions also. You can try it, you can do it, I know that. Alright students, bye bye, take care, stay healthy and stay home.